Hello everyone, welcome to this kind of explanation video. I know I've already done an upcoming series announcement video, however that's an abridged version merely because I was kind of rushing it because I had stuff to go do. However, this time I'm going to go more into depth and explain myself a little bit better. So I want to quickly apologize for that very slapstick explanation. Now, I already mentioned the Chimera and Fortnite stuff I wanted to say last episode, so I'm not going to bother going back through it this episode. However, I do want to quickly mention, before I begin, that tomorrow's daily recording probably won't be the legendary quests. It'll probably, or if it is, it's only going to be a few of them. Simply because I'm not really feeling up to doing, a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow, because I've done a ton of recordings today. Anyways, on to the main story, which is the Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, content announcement. So, once again, I'm going to kind of reiterate what I said before. When I got the Assassin's Creed Odyssey Season Pass, I got the Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered game free. I also ended up picking up the Assassin's Creed Rogue game, remastered game, since it was 2/3 off. So yeah, and the reason why I'm not doing them at 5 p.m. My 5 p.m. PST recording instead, or why I'm doing them on the 9 a.m. PST recording instead of the 5 p.m. one, is because A, I have Origins tied up through middle of January, and B, I just don't feel like doing it then, because then I have, like 5 series that I'm planning on doing more, and it's going to take a very long time to get through them all, and it's just not really that fun. Plus, these are kind of older Assassin's Creed games with different storylines, at least I'm told, and different setups to the Odyssey, Origins, and Valhalla games, so it makes sense to do them in a different time slot. And I'm kind of thinking of things that I kind of want to do for the 9 a.m. recording slot. You guys are probably all aware that I do like random Fortnite videos, normally stuff like LTMs for the 9 a.m. videos. However, I just don't feel like I really want to do that as much. And the reason is it's kind of annoying because most of these LTMs I don't really enjoy, but I'm trying to get out recordings for the playthrough, so that's the main reason why I'm going to cut it, at least for now. And second of all is even if I did want to go and do all of these things on the 5 p.m. slot and I could do them right away, my question is, when am I going to play other games? For instance, I do want to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but I'm not even going to start pre-recording stuff for that until I know when Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy comes out. Because when that comes out, I want to start playing release date. However, obviously, I need to get my hands on stuff like PlayStation 5 and the game by release date. And if I can't get it on PlayStation 5, then I'll have to get it on PlayStation 4 on release date. So yeah. And I may not even get it release date as well. So everything kind of depends on Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy. And like I said, I'm really not planning on doing anything until I'm really not planning on advancing anything until I know when Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy comes out. If Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy comes out in like February, then I'll probably just go through Assassin's Creed Origins until then. If it comes out in June, I may just flip this from a 9 a.m. to a 5 p.m. recording slot. Or flip this series to the 5 p.m. recording slot and return to 9 a.m. recordings. Or I'll continue playing. Or if, say, like, this series is winding down, I can just play Assassin's Creed Rogue, starting it in the 5 p.m. slot and then moving it to the 9 a.m. slot. Because I did mention that I got that as well, since it was Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered, since they were pretty cheap. I think I only paid like $10 for both because I got one free and the other one was 2/3 off. Now, the real question that I want to answer is, when is this series going to start? Now, I know in the abridged version I said either late October or early November. I changed it. It's going to start November 1st because I ended up doing a ton of recordings. So you're going to have a Death Run on November 31st, Prop Hunt Infinite November 29th, Team Rumble November 30th, The Getaway, I think it's like November 25th or 24th, and then a couple of days of Imposters. So yeah, oh yeah, and Advanced Red v Blue. So yeah, you're going to get a couple of just somewhat interesting recordings, mostly community creations or LTMs. And the reason why I put in that Death One was because I thought it was pretty cool, and I didn't end up finishing it, so spoiler alert there. But yeah. Anyways, moving on to a couple of other things. I mentioned this again. This is kind of me going over what I mentioned in the abridged version of this, which is I have come up with the kind of strategy, or not strategy, but the way these episodes are going to be formatted. First episode is going to be an hour long, as per usual for all of this stuff. The second episode is going to be 20 to 40 minutes, as will every episode from then on. Now, the reason why stuff is an hour instead of 30 minutes for the first episode is because that's an introductory episode, and it'll get through whatever the kind of prelude to it is and everything else that needs to be dealt with. And yeah, I'm not quite sure though what else, sorry, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. I have seen parts of Odyssey and a pretty good chunk of Valhalla. I mean, I've pretty much seen a complete playthrough of Valhalla. At least the complete intro, most of the middle, and then the very end of the main story for Valhalla. I've also seen the intro to Odyssey. So yeah, sorry, I was trying to figure out what I was trying to say there. Anyways, so yeah, I've seen those two things. But other than that, I haven't seen much of either game. And like I said, or I was trying to say, I haven't seen anything of Rogue or Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, which is why I decided to get both of them and try to play them. But yeah, those, I'm going to start with Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, and that'll start on November 1st of this year, like I said. You'll probably start seeing the episodes in the playlist starting probably actually later today, or in a few hours or so, or later tonight, or tomorrow, or whenever it is for you. Won't be long. I'll probably have 1 or 2 recordings in there. And yeah, it's going to start up, and it'll be pretty much the exact same format. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do probably actually going to be the exact same description for Odyssey, for Origins, or I'll just do, it's either going to be the exact same description, or I'll make a new, and I add a few things, or I'll make a new custom description that's not that different. Kind of depends. It probably, honestly, it probably won't be that different of a intro. But yeah, like I said, this is more of an in-depth version than the last one, which was an abridged version. I want to apologize. I know that abridged version was super short and rushed. I had to go do some stuff, so I cut it off more quicker than I wanted to. However, this is the kind of in-depth version. Like I said, the series starts November 1st, and the first episode is an hour long. And just a quick warning, it might have a few issues with me, because I might have some issues with controls and inverted views and stuff. That happens to me a lot of the time. So yeah. I think that is everything for now. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I think that's everything. So, until then. See ya. Until the playthrough starts.